I would like to thank the organizers of the conference for inviting me and giving me an opportunity to speak. Especially my thanks are due to Umang Singh and Joshua. Please also accept my sincere apology for failure to present in person. My health does not allow me to travel. I would like to present my view on the Union of Myanmar with sincere good wishes for the country and our people. The topic is We the People. We the people of Burma, including the frontier areas and the Grand States, determined to establish in strength and unity a sovereign independent state to maintain social order on the basis of the eternal principles of justice, liberty, and equality, and to guarantee and steward to all citizens justice, social, economic, and political. Liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, worship, location, association, and action. Equality of status, of opportunity, and before the law. In our Constituent Assembly, this 10th day of the 13th Vexing, 1909 BE, 24th day of September 1947 AD, do hereby adopt and act and give to ourselves this Constitution. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the preamble of the Union of Burma's 1940. On the foundation of these eternal principles, Burma, now known as Myanmar, became independent on the 4th of January 1948. Therefore, we must draw a clear demarcation line at 1948. Pre-1948 era was feudal and colonial. Post-1948 era is democratic and republican. We must clearly understand the demarcation line. We must not let the pre-1948 era devolve upon the post-1948 era. I say so because in a feudal and colonial system, the sovereignty rests in the hand of the king. The people were the subjects or slaves for the king. They were not free, but ruled by the feudal and colonial laws. In a democratic and republican system, the sovereignty rests with people, and the people are free, and they elect representative government and legislature to function on their behalf. The following are the mystics of the Union of Myanmar. Number 1, communist rebellion and secessionist armed insurrection from 1948 to 1958. Number 2, the 1962 military coup d'etat. These two mystics negated the republicanism, resulting in the reincarnation of feudal and colonial political culture and the Union of Myanmar. Consequently, ethnic and racial hierarchy becomes the philosophy and practice of the government, its institutions, and personnel. People were divided into 135 national races, and the majority Burma is the sovereign ruling race. Burma are the first-class citizens. Under the Burma, there are 7 deputy races known as the Rakhine, Shin, Kachin, Shan, Kaya, Kayin, and more. They are the second-class citizens. These deputy races control the remaining smaller 127 ethnic races. They are the third-class citizens. Accordingly, the Republicans simply is beyond. Myanmar racial hierarchy functions as an inverted pyramid. Please see this little inverted pyramid. And for more details, please see my book, The Price of Silence, page 159. Unfortunately, there are two nameless national races in Myanmar. This is rather disturbing in light of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights and the United Nations Charter. They are known as the Kla and Tear, as vividly described by General Nguyen in his speech upon enacting the Burma Citizenship Law 1982. The Burma Citizenship Law 1982 says nationals such as the Kachin, Kia, Karen, Shin, Bangtan, Mon, Rakhine or Shan and ethnic groups as have settled in any territories, including within the states, as their permanent home from a period anterior to 1185 BE, that is 1823 AD, are Burma citizens. This law brought the Myanmar feudal and colonial characters into the Union of Myanmar, which is a republic born in 1948. Therefore, it's reasonable to say that Myanmar colonialism is in practice in today's Myanmar. Accordingly, our democratic forces has demanded for decolonization of Burma. Please visit my website shulman.org/home and /ATF demands. And for the definition of Myanmar colonialism, please visit shulman.org/lawsuit and Myanmar colonialism /index.html. In the days of the Burmese way to socialism, the Burmese Socialist Program Party, BSPP, led by General Nguyen, adopted a noble definition of nation. It says, in defining a nation, although the differences in traditions, culture, and religion must be taken into account, the common heritage of oneness of the peoples who have lived years together under good or bad situations, enjoying or suffering common happiness or sadness, must underline the meaning of a nation. It is sad to see that 1982 citizenship law violated the above principle. Among the nameless races, and the class known as the Kla is an ethnic group known as the Rohingyas. A good number of the Rohingyas exiles will be in this conference, I believe. The term Kla has the same racial meaning like the nigger in the United States of America, but it's not a decent language. They are the most oppressed people in today's Myanmar. Therefore, I will focus on their plight. They are discriminated as the despised foreigners of Kla, even though they are bona fide citizens of Myanmar. Why? Because they call themselves Rohingyas and they want to get recognized as Rohingyas. Nothing is wrong with this. It is perfectly in accord with the Universal Declaration of Human Rights and the United Nations Charter. Although simple in light of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights and the United Nations Charter, it is politically complicated. It is politically complicated because the Rohingyas are the Muslim descendants of the Arakan Empire, which conquered the Second Burma Empire in 1599 CE. The Arakanese king, Razagri, alias Srimcha Sultan, was the conqueror. He was famous as the emperor of Bagu. By conquering Bagu, the Arakanese ruled entire Lower Burma. This is the historical materialism that complicates Myanmar's politics. I have presented details in my book, The Price of Silence. You may please refer to the book. You may wonder the origin of the term Rohingya and Rakhine. Simply, there are two sides of the coin. Both words, Rakhine and Rohingya, derive from the Sanskrit word Raksha, which is a variant of the Pali word Rakha Rakhi. Both Raksha and Rakha Rakhi mean defense of military. In India, the Indian military is called Bharat Raksha, and in Bangladesh, Raji Rakha means national defense and Rakhi Bahari means defense militia. Rakhapura is the ancient name of the Myanmar Rakhine state. Rakhapura means a soldier village or a military cantonment. I believe that it originated as a military outpost or the Brahmaputra civilization in the ancient past. For information, more information, please see my book, The Price of Silence. How many Rohingyas in the Myanmar Rakhine state? On the basis of the 1990 election data, I calculated their population to be 1.87 million, coexisting with 2.13 million other Rakhines and others. Again, for details, please read my book, The Price of Silence. Please allow me to brief the Rohingya political development and the contemporary Myanmar. I am giving a timeline of the Rohingya politics in the handout. It is too big to put onto a slide. Again, please see my book, The Price of Silence, for details. Please note that there are two branches of the Rohingya politics. One is the armed insurrection path and another one is the democratic path. I encourage the democratic path. The Rakhines and the United States of America asked me to attend a Rakhine conference in New York City on the 21st of July 2001. Due to my health, I could not go. I sent a video message. In my message, I made a candid suggestion to resolve the Rakhine Rohingya racial conflict. You can read my full message at shulman.org/message. The main point of my suggestion was to find a way to live in a formula of peaceful coexistence with due respect to each other. It is on the page 9. You can find it at shulman.org/message/page9.html. Now I would like to recommend to find a way to live in a formula of peaceful coexistence with due respect to each other, cherishing the spirit of republicanism, because the sovereignty emanates from the people and we are the people. In 2008, Myanmar unprocessed government will be adopting a new constitution through a referendum. I have given an interview in Bombay to the Arakan Post in this regard. You can read it at their website. That is www.narendracom/interviews/interview volume 6.asp. The Myanmar people have to decide. Therefore, I would like to make a humble request to Myanmar people. Number one, please adopt republicanism with a clear demarcation line at 1948, separating the pre-1948 feudal colonialism from the post-1948 democratic republicanism, because the sovereignty emanates from the people and we are the people. Request number two, please forge unity of the Myanmar people into a republican nation on the basis of the Kispanati, Shinrin, Mali, Malika, Ayawadi, Sangre, and Sittang civilizations, but not on the ground of the feudal empires. Because the empires are made by the kings, but the civilizations are made by the people, and we are the people. I thank you very much for your kind attention. Thank you again.
Dr. Silumo ye Sara Kono Chapter Pare Yamananga Twisi, Lumu, Injim, the late Homza, Adai Patavi, a take Kalabi, Pipua, Kemu, Piane, Tontavi, in slight show, Piata Chipare, Yakani, Rohingya Maye, Mula Achene, Muslim Maye, Yamananga Twisi, Nanaye, Lokshamu, Achene, a town, Shikunabi, a tea, Pipo Lame, Wasibo, a chicken Udebi. Lumio Banzo, Tainda Banzumia, Pawe Lanao, Achanya Yapi, in Sadango, Yetayaji, Chipare.
We would like to convey our thanks to Dr. Shwilumo, who has sent to us these slideshows with very important, valuable information. And now, as per our schedule number 7, I would like to announce the 15-minute breaks, and I would like to request to come back. Thank you.
ただいまから15分間休憩時間といたします。
Thank you very much for your patience times. And now we are going to restart our schedule as per our agenda number 8. I would like to request our honorable guest, Dr. Abid Bahar from Canada, to please come forward and present the conference paper.
Dr. Abid Bahar, Megong, Georgia Pia, Piva, Luthi Lizazo, Pipa.
Please let us welcome Dr. Abid Bahar with it.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Ninga Labar Konnichiwa. I would like to thank the Japanese people that I have seen. I have interacted for the first time in my life, and I have also met many Rohingya people in Tokyo. I want to thank all of them for their hospitality. About 3 decades ago, exactly in 1978, I was a faculty at the University of Chittagong. I began working in a research project on the Rohingya refugees. I thought that the problem will be solved sooner, but it continued for so long that I couldn't believe the suffering seeing the suffering of the Rohingya people. Dr. Siddiqui has covered many things, and Dr. Solomon also covered many things in the video. So I will make things much shorter. My paper is going to deal with the controversial issues dealing with the Rohingya people. Things like some xenophobic leaders from Burma says we have never heard of the Rohingyas.